Hi, I'm Eric-Sarul, a graduate of the Agricultural Communication program at Purdue University. I'm here to introduce you to some AgCom students as well as some graduates who can give you a look into what the program has offered them. But before you meet them, let's first cover one very important line of business. What is the Purdue Agricultural Communication program all about anyway? Agricultural Communication is a major offered in Purdue University's Department of Youth Development and Agricultural Education in the College of Agriculture. The program provides a unique blend of engaging coursework that includes communication, science, and agriculture. There are many ways students can benefit from their Bachelor of Science degree. Even though it is a relatively new discipline at Purdue, students have successfully found their way to the College of Agriculture, the south side of campus, to experience this very exclusive program. Let's see what AgCom student Jeannie Gibson has to say.
I feel like the School of Agriculture is very much connected in some ways with like horticulture, agronomy. They're all somehow related, food science, animal science, and they all kind of blend together. And I feel like AgCom is almost the glue. I feel like we keep everybody together. We communicate on all aspects of every department of the School of Agriculture. So I feel like we just kind of keep everybody going.
Gibson spent the summer before her junior year as an intern for the AgCom program. Through this internship, she had the opportunity to write and publish a departmental newsletter as well as assist in research on a federally funded communication project.
The AgCom kids, you kind of meet them in your communication classes, but you also meet them in biology and calculus, and I feel like we all kind of stick together.
One well-known agricultural organization located in Indianapolis, the Indiana Soybean Alliance and Indiana Corn Marketing Council, has seen its own bumper crop of agricultural communication graduates. J. Nate Stevens, Senior Director of Programs, was one of the first students to build a career out of an AgCom degree from Purdue.
I was one of the first 7 in the AgCom program. My husband was one of those 7. Steve Kane, who's on your staff, was another one. So there weren't very many of us, and it's evolved into understanding social media, and technology has been absolutely critical as a student of ag communications for me to learn. So ag communications can be just about what anybody wants it to be if they become really good at it and an expert at it.
Stevens' co-workers, Megan Kuhn and Hannah Brescher, are just as pleased by their career choices and the degrees that opened so many doors and many more possibilities.
Ag communications is a lot like regular communications, and what I tell people is it's different and unique in that there's a lot more science involved with ag communications. You can really focus on your niche interest, and you can take ag classes, ag classes, along with your regular communication classes, which I think makes it very unique and a lot more marketable as a student.
I think agricultural communications is really, it's communicating the farm story, and I really got into the major at Purdue because I'm from a farm. I love agriculture, I love what farmers do for the world. But my mom was also an English teacher, so she really instilled that love of writing and communicating. So when I found this program at Purdue, it fit me to a T.
The trio agrees. Having fellow Boilermakers to work with allows them to enjoy their jobs that much more and provides others with a lasting impression about what can be gained from a Purdue education.
Purdue has such a good foundation and good roots as a land-grant university, and it just has a lot of good people that have brought it up to where it is today, and a lot of good educators, and I'm very proud to have a Purdue education, especially one involved with agriculture, because it is one of the #1 ag schools.
I'm very, very proud that Purdue stuck with it, because when we were in it in the beginning, it was a trial experiment for everybody. And we have wonderful AgCom graduates now from Purdue, as well as the whole area of ag communications. And I'm very proud that we were a part of something in the very beginning.
The crew at the Indiana Soybean Alliance and Indiana Corn Marketing Council has fielded a wide range of questions and occasional confusion about what AgCom is all about.
Ag communication involves talking with pigs and cows and horses. At work they call me the horse whisperer. Just kidding.
You know, what I tell people when they say, you know, when I was majoring in agricultural communications, when I said that's what I do, I said, you know, I talk to corn all day, you know, because, you know, they're all ears, so. It's a knee slapper.
Yeah, and students majoring in Ag Comm are indeed all ears to the many opportunities available through their program each year. Like the chance to study abroad, to England, Costa Rica, or even China. Sarah Hahn traveled with other agriculture students to Italy. She describes the experience as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Hahn also landed a summer internship position with the Cooperative Extension Office in Madison County, Ohio, preparing publications for the county 4-H fair. And David Black, who was all geared up to ride a tractor across Texas to fulfill a summer-long marketing communication internship for Mahindra Tractor as part of a promotional campaign and fundraising event.
The whole tour is through the state of Texas, and it's to raise money. The main goal is to raise money for the Texas Children's Hospital, but also spread awareness about Mahindra. There's going to be a Mahindra tractor that one of us will be driving in the group, and for every mile it goes, all the sponsors will be donating to the Texas Children's Hospital. And then I'll be covering that and updating all the social media sites.
Purdue's Ag Comm program also has its own student club. Purdue Agricultural Communicators of Tomorrow, or ACT, is a chapter of a nationally known organization featured at other universities across the country. Perhaps Amy Flugshop says it best. She is a 2007 Ag Comm graduate and current news anchor and producer in Wausau, Wisconsin.
Thanks, Eric. My Purdue University education has helped me to land my dream job of working in television broadcasting. Thanks to my agricultural communications degree, I now have the opportunity every day to do what I'm passionate about. That's to tell people stories and educate the public on the agricultural industry. Currently at WSAW, I'm the morning live shot reporter, and then I also produce and anchor the noon show. One of my most exciting career accomplishments is that my meteorologist and I have tailored our noon show to fit the needs of those people working right in the agricultural industry. We have a regular ag block and a seasonal ag forecast, but my duties here at the station are far more reaching than just through TV. We use a variety of media platforms, including the internet, live streaming, radio cut-ins, and social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Skype. I'm happy to say my AgComm degree is allowing me to serve my community to its fullest, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
Agriculture has always been important to the world, but today we're doing much more than just feeding people. We're also clothing them, and we're fueling the world. So an AgComm degree, I think, just elevates in importance to tell our story so that we can continue to do that in a day and age where production agriculture is challenged more and more.
And communicating that message remains to be one of the many reasons there will always be a need for agricultural communicators, no matter the size of the program here at Purdue.
Since it's so small, then your advisors and teachers will have more time to spend with you, say you need help, or just in class in general.
So, are you the next company spokesperson in the industry of agriculture? Perhaps a public relations manager or event planner? Maybe a broadcaster or journalist? You may never know until you meet with academic advisors Abigail Boron or Mark Tucker.
Dr. Tucker is a very humble and attentive person. He always gives you his 100% all the time, and he's very compassionate. You can just tell, not only about his work but about his students too. And he always wants you to do well, and he always challenges your thinking and makes you feel very good when you do good, and that's so important for students.
I feel like we're really lucky because most Purdue students don't get to see the other side of State Street, and I feel like agriculture kids really do. We get to go over to the ag buildings and have class, but then we also see the main side of campus as well, so we kind of get the best of both worlds.
So, come to the southern part of campus and find out for yourself. There is a lot to learn on the other side of State Street. We are the College of Agriculture at Purdue University, and we welcome you.
For more information on agricultural communication, visit the website at www.ydae.purdue.edu. Mark Tucker and Abigail Boron will be happy to assist you. Begin your journey today and discover what you can do with an agricultural communication degree from Purdue.